Whoa. Getting going is really difficult. This episode of How to Camera, sponsored by Squarespace. They probably want us to do the logo and not this. The fastest and easiest way to make your website if you're a photographer. Say what? I'm gonna teach you how to be a professional vlogger. First thing you need is sunglasses like this. Step one, put the one wheel down, I assume. Step two, read the manual. There's a lot of caution on this. Light bar, mag handle. I think I've absorbed all I need to know. I think this is the on button. Lights up. I should probably move away from your car. It's harder than I thought. I feel like if I was 13, I'd be cool with going a little bit faster, but I feel like as somebody 30 plus that this is kind of the speed that I should remain at. Step two to vlogging, you need a camera. You kind of have these options. So you have point and shoot camera, pretty good audio, good image quality. GoPro, pretty good video, but the audio quality kind of lacks. And then you have kind of this camera over here that's a lot bigger, but everything does sound amazing. Can you hear the geese?
Oh yeah.
And if you are going for something like this size, you can get this little, it's called a switch pod. I prefer this to a Gorilla Pod, and essentially what it does is it just kind of frees you up so you don't have to be clearly holding the camera. That's fine too. You actually kind of minimize a lot of shake if you just get a nice wide angle lens. But something like this is a little more versatile, and if you ever need a tripod, you got a tripod. Just makes vlogging life easy. The other thing you're gonna want is a wide angle lens, so if you are getting a camera or a point and shoot, make sure you get one that actually has a proper wide angle lens. Some of them start at kind of an equivalent of 28 millimeters, which is a little bit really kind of in your face if you're up here. And then as you get to something like a 24 millimeter, you at least have a little more space, a little more breathing room. People can experience the environment around you. I've actually prepared a presentation. Should I do that right now? Should I just like, you can read it, right? What is a vlog? A vlog is just a short video. I feel like it used to be very specifically one thing. Now I feel like a lot of content is all considered a vlog. Why vlog? Because 44% of people have watched a vlog in the past month. So basically 4 out of every 10 people that are on the internet have watched some sort of vlog style content. And that might mean either self-filmed or a product review or something just presented by usually one person holding a camera or putting a camera on a tripod. How vlogging started? Vlogging started pretty simply, where it was just one person talking to a camera, a webcam style, like here's what happened in my day today. And then slowly it kind of transformed and progressed into this little stick man who's now walking around. He's now out in the world, experiencing the world, kind of like we are today. Letting you know a little more about their day, talking about the same things usually. And then a bunch of years passed, and this guy, known as Casey Neistat, really kind of was the one that I think upped the game and really kind of ruined it for everyone by being very good at it and also doing it daily, which is, for a normal human being, pretty much impossible to keep up with. Do you like my drawing?
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's like nice and reflective in the sun. I didn't even expect that.
What color? Is that like gold?
Yeah, it's like gold Sharpie. I ordered a few of them. I'll send this to him.
I like that.
Now, thanks to Casey, you're making a short film. I guess you always kind of were, but I feel like that was the leveling up moment of the entire industry, that now it's not exciting to go out and watch somebody just do a regular day, like boring activities. You actually have to have some sort of story arc and some sort of trajectory of the vlog content that you're creating. It can't just be a, hey, this is what I did with my day. Unless people really like you and you're really relatable. So the story arc, what does that mean? That means that you just have to come up with an idea of where you're beginning and where you're going to end and what you're going to do along the way, which is a little bit challenging when you're doing a vlog. You can also be constantly rewriting this as you go, which I feel like is what we do, that we come up with what we think is going to be the overarching kind of idea for the video, and then everything just kind of changes, and you just kind of work with it, and you have to kind of know where you're at. Glad it's not too windy today. So, I spelled journey incorrectly.
Really?
Drama and journey, I feel like, is what it comes down to, that you have to find some sort of dramatic element for people to connect with, and you have to go on some sort of journey. We'll talk more about that in a moment. I'm going this way, I guess. Adventure, emotion, and or physical. So you want to take people on an adventure of some sort, whether that is an emotional journey or a physical journey. Both are acceptable. If you can learn to mix both, that's where you really start to create content that comes alive. No? I'm going this way again. I don't know what it is with the basic vlog arc. According to Taylor Jackson. That's me. First, you open with a hook. So you want to give somebody a reason to stick around. You want to tell them a little bit about what is actually going to be happening, what the kind of climax of your content is going to be. You can either do this at the beginning of your vlog, or you can actually just do it at the end, which is usually what we do. We figure out what that hook is, and when we know what it's actually about is when we record it. Open with a hook. Next, intro, 10 seconds or less, and it's just kind of B-roll. You know what an intro is. Keep it short though. We don't want any 45-second intros. And then the setup of what the content is actually going to be about. I'm sure you've heard it in presentation classes or whatever, that you have to tell them what you're going to tell them, and then you tell them, and then you tell them what you told them. Vlogs, same style. You can't get away from. You can try to get away from the rules, but people really have to like you a lot to watch your content, and people will just leave it not knowing really why they didn't quite connect with it. So here it is. I've fallen off the board. Announce a thing, mountain up, do the thing, and on the way down, what did you learn? That's how I feel most vlogs should be. Now for bonus points, it's a lot easier when I'm not moving. Announce the thing, and you're gonna come up here and you're gonna fail at the thing, or you're gonna kind of embellish you failing at the thing, and then you're gonna be a little bit of a setback, and then you're gonna go all the way to do the thing, DTT, and then on the way down, why you did the thing, what you learned, and set up the next episode. So if you can do that, I feel like you're gonna create a very good piece of content. Now that
I dropped everything. This is my drama arc.
this is the drama arc of our episode. The drama arc, whoop. That's not how you do it. Next up, the algorithm, YouTube. It doesn't like many people. If you're starting a new YouTube account, it's actually gonna like you for a little while, which is kind of cool. So make sure you take advantage of that new account, because it is going to try to push your content out there a little bit more than older accounts to get you hooked on creating content. Watch time and click-through rate are the two things that YouTube cares about. So watch time is just how long people stay on your videos, which means you probably want to be making somewhat longer videos, somewhere 10 to 15 minutes as of right now seems to be kind of the sweet spot. And then click-through rate is when people see your thumbnail and your title, do they actually click through? If you have like a 3 or a 5%, chances are YouTube's going to be showing your video to a lot more people. And if they stick around with the watch time, it means that you're gonna have that viral video sensation. Next, probably what you're here for, money. How do you make money? Making vlogs. The first thing you might think of is ad revenue. That if I make those vlogs every day and I get 2 million hits, whatever it is, that you're gonna retire on an island. And as somebody that's been doing YouTube for a long time, I can pretty much guarantee you that you're not gonna retire on ad revenue alone. And also it takes a long time to get to a level that starts actually generating significant income. Next, brand deals. Is that what it says? Yeah. Next, brand deals. And brand deals are what you see, like Squarespace sponsorships and all the other sponsorships that you think might be easy to get. And they are, but they're probably not going to be as profitable as you believe. Again, unless you're Casey Neistat or Mr. Beast or somebody that just has a huge following that's actually figured out how to create viral videos quite often. Next, your own product. This is the easiest way to start generating money, and you do it on your own terms. I'm not here to like sell you a course on how to build your product or whatever, but if you have your own products, so for instance, photographers sell presets, or Mr. Beast will sell t-shirts, or whatever it might be, you have to have your own revenue stream, and you have to make it something that aligns with the content that you're making, so you're actually connecting with the people that are gonna care and that will eventually buy your things. Next slide is build for market. And what that means is that you want to be creating content for the people that you want to be selling towards. And that doesn't mean that you just have to become a salesman and every single day you're selling a new product. It just means that if you're going to spend all this time and effort and energy creating content, you might as well create it for your future self and your future life, to know that you're creating something that one, is actually going to pay you, and two, that it's in a path that you actually desire being in. It's my high school guidance counselor speech of the day. Whoa, you can go backwards on it. Didn't expect that. All right, there were more slides than we intended. So it's also a lot easier to get early traction if you are creating for a specific audience. If you're just creating your daily life and you don't really have a target of who you actually want to watch your videos, it's going to be very hard for those people to actually find your videos and stick around and watch them. Uh-oh, was that one important? It was. Direct line to the money. That's the creating your own product, or having something to sell to an audience that enjoys your content, or something that will help them, or something that helps them become part of a tribe. If t-shirts, I feel like, are kind of that you kind of want to be wearing it around town, and if somebody recognizes that you're wearing that YouTuber shirt, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be instantly friends and whatnot. So yeah, direct line to money. Next, I feel weird wearing a helmet.
You look good.
It's the first one. Uh-oh.
You want to check these?
Yeah, I guess that's it. That was an anticlimactic ending. But direct line to money is creating something that you can actually sell, and something that you actually know will help people, or will help people potentially find each other with the tribe. That if you're creating merch, creating a visual identity for people to wear if they identify with your content. So that's one thing you can do. And then you can go out and you can join your one wheel tribe. You can all wear helmets together. So I guess that's all for today. Hopefully that was a good enough takeaway, that if you were thinking about creating content, you're thinking about creating vlog content, that to know that you have to create that with an audience in mind and also a product in mind. If you do want to make it your living, if you just want to do it for fun, do whatever you want to do. I also feel like it's easiest to create content for yourself, so whatever you would personally enjoy watching, go out and start creating that content, and then when you do start getting ad revenue and you do start getting those brand deals, they're going to be people that already believe in the content that you're making, which is going to make it a lot more fun, because you just get to make the stuff that you want to make and people give you money. That's all for today. Hope that you enjoyed. See you next time on How to Camera. How to Camera is sponsored by Squarespace, the fastest and easiest place for you to get your website for your photography business. And also, personally for me, that I can do scheduling and I can take payments and it automatically schedules on my website is absolutely amazing and just makes my life so much easier. So if you don't want to be fumbling around making a website and redesigning a website and making sure it's mobile friendly, just let Squarespace do it for you. There's a link in the description below. I don't know why I'm yelling, the microphone is on me. See you next time. Do a kick flip. Shove it flip. I think as soon as I take my heel off, the board stops.